500,000 people could lose power in the next 24 hours. And the most concerning part, most of them have no idea it is coming. Right now, a massive winter storm is barreling toward the eastern United States at 40 miles per hour. It is carrying snow, ice, and freezing rain at an intensity we have not seen in years. But here is what you really need to know, what the regular weather reports are not telling you. At the 5-minute mark of this video, I will reveal exactly which areas will be hit hardest, and more importantly, what you need to do right now to protect your family. There is a saying in the book of Proverbs, "The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty." Today, we are going to be the prudent ones. Let me show you what is happening. Right now, as you are listening to this, freezing rain is falling across parts of Wisconsin and Michigan. Not regular rain, not snow, freezing rain, the most dangerous kind. Why is it so dangerous? Because half an inch of ice, just half an inch, is enough to bring down trees and power lines, and the computer models are showing some areas could get up to 3/4 of an inch. But wait, that is not even the worst part. Around 9 a.m. Eastern Time, the Detroit and Flint areas will see the heaviest freezing rain. At the same time, snow will begin ramping up in western New York near Syracuse. Do you know what happens when snow falls at 2 inches per hour? Visibility drops to 1/4 mile. You can barely see the car in front of you. By noon, all of western Pennsylvania will be blanketed by freezing rain. Some areas will receive up to an inch of ice accumulation. 1 inch of ice. What does that mean? Power outages lasting days, trees snapping across roads, traffic accidents increasing by 700%. That is the reality many people are about to face. Now, here is the first reward for those who have watched this far. I am going to tell you the exact most dangerous time today, 5 p.m. Eastern. That is when things get worst. Why? Because that is when the heaviest snow will dump on Syracuse, Watertown, and just east of Buffalo. At the same time, New York City and Long Island will start receiving snow at 2 inches per hour. But here is what really concerns me. And do not skip the next part, because this could directly affect your plans. The computer models have shifted significantly over the last 24 hours. Initially, we thought only Long Island would get 6 to 10 inches of snow. But now, that zone has expanded. Syracuse, Western Connecticut, Northern New Jersey, and especially New York City. New York City could receive 8 to 9 inches of snow. Some models are even showing up to 12 to 14 inches in certain areas. Do you know when was the last time New York City saw snow like this? It has been years. The city has almost forgotten what a real snowstorm feels like. But let me tell you this. There is one factor that could reduce total snowfall. Temperature. Temperatures are hovering around 25 to 32 degrees Fahrenheit. That means the snow will be wet and heavy, not the fluffy snow you typically see. Wet snow does not accumulate as fast as dry snow. But on the other hand, wet snow is much heavier. It can snap tree branches. It can topple power poles. This is the 5-minute mark I promised. Let me tell you exactly what you need to do. If you are in Pennsylvania, especially western and central Pennsylvania, ice storm warnings are in effect. Half an inch of ice is being forecast. That means you should stay home if possible. Charge your phones fully. Prepare flashlights and batteries. If you are in New York, especially New York City, Long Island, or the Syracuse area, prepare for heavy snow. Avoid driving from 5 p.m. onward if possible. If you are in Washington, D.C. or southern New Jersey, do not be complacent. Freezing rain is still possible. Untreated roads will be very slippery. But the story does not end here, and this is what makes the situation much more complicated. After this storm, the weather will not calm down. This weekend and next week, there will be more snow events. And after that, an Arctic blast will slam the door shut. Do you remember the unusual warmth we experienced during Christmas? Record temperatures, feeling like spring. That is about to end abruptly. On Sunday, another large storm system will develop over the Ohio Valley. It will start as rain, but by Sunday afternoon, there is potential for severe storms in Indiana, Ohio, and Illinois. Damaging winds are possible. Hail could occur. There might even be a brief tornado or two. And by Sunday night, the winter side of this storm will emerge. Snow in Wisconsin and the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, freezing rain in New York and southern New England. Here is what is truly remarkable. This storm could become a bomb cyclone. Bomb cyclone. It sounds scary, and it is. Pressure will drop from 1,000 millibars to 974 millibars within about 24 hours. That is extremely rapid intensification. That means the Arctic air will be much stronger by Monday. The Ohio Valley and Northeast will become bitterly cold. And here's the news for those who love snow. Lake effect snow will become more significant over Lake Erie and Lake Ontario from Tuesday through Wednesday. Even on New Year's Eve, snow will continue in western New York and northwestern Pennsylvania. But do not miss this part because it is the most important. The temperature swing coming is truly remarkable. Right now, we are experiencing record temperatures across most of the country. 80 degrees, even near 90 in Texas, 70 degrees reaching up to St. Louis. But by early next week, Arctic air will pour down from Canada. A fierce cold front will extend from New England all the way to Texas. Temperatures will drop 15 to 20 degrees below average. By Tuesday morning, the freezing line will move as far south as Mobile, Alabama. And by Wednesday, some freezing temperatures may leak into parts of Florida. Freezing temperatures. That tells you how serious this cold blast is. Now, let me summarize what you need to remember. Today, the main winter storm. Ice in Pennsylvania and Michigan, heavy snow in New York. The worst time is 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern. This weekend, more storms. Possible severe weather in the Midwest on Sunday. Freezing rain could return to New York and New England. Early next week, the Arctic blast. Temperatures plunging. Significant lake effect snow across the Great Lakes. New Year's Eve, cold weather continues. Below average in the Great Lakes and Northeast, above average in the Great Plains and West Coast. As the book of Ecclesiastes says, there is a time for everything under heaven. This is the time for real winter. In the next video, I will update you on the Arctic blast and whether we might see a major winter storm during the first week of January. The signs are pointing to something significant. Do not miss it. Stay safe out there. Take care of those around you. And remember, real winter is just getting started.